I wanted to get used to college earlier, and I honestly wanted something to do with my summer, so I kind of took a leap.
It's just been really fun. Like it doesn't feel like a high pressure project, but what we're creating actually does have a huge impact on people's lives.
I'm a business major by schooling, so I don't get to write code all the time. So this has been refreshing. This has been very invested in who I am and my development as not only a businessman, but a student and a person as well.
Learning about design thinking, learning about a whole problem-solving process where you can really focus on people, it was just so important, and I hope to continue to carry that through my career.
Being able to understand people's strengths and weaknesses, being able to play off one another, that's gonna have an impact in any field that I end up in. It's gonna be a universal skill.
This is kind of scary, especially for someone who's never lived away from home, but it's a great way to immerse yourself.
When it comes to growing resources, I think for the community, Walter's belief is that the best investment that we can make is in investing in the education of our young people.
We came up with this idea of putting together a paid summer internship that would focus on problems within the community, and it turned into a really remarkable program.
They're able to really set themselves apart, especially as students early in their educational pathway, to have some of those problem-solving experiences, opportunities to work together in teams so that they're that much further ahead.
So what we really want to see the students achieve as they go through this 10-week summer experience is to really develop that confidence, that vision as to who they can become.
My team is working with the 55th Wing of the Air Force. We're building them a calculator app.
We want something that gives our crews in real time accurate and usable information while we're actually flying. Obviously, there's no pulling over to the side of the road when you're flying an airplane. So this is just something that frees up brain bites for our guys to be focused on other things rather than trying to make mental calculations.
So we're tackling this project using design thinking, which is kind of a revolutionary method of solving problems because it starts with empathy. It starts with understanding who you're designing for and understanding what they need.
We've been able to get them out to the simulators on base, so they got an appreciation of, hey, this is why we would want this product and what it can provide us.
Being in the flight sim really kind of put us in their shoes and their actual environment of everything that's going on when they're trying to take off and land and fly these gigantic jets.
I just want to say that that's the coolest thing that I've ever done.
We need to know what it feels like to be going 300 miles an hour and trying to fly a plane and making sure you don't hit any mountains while you're typing away on your calculator app, just so we knew how to make our app more accessible to them.
When I can imagine myself as them, I can use the lessons that I learned from pretending to be them to help solve their problems.
Do they need bigger buttons? Do they need colors they can see? How fast do they have to do their calculations?
My mind immediately jumps, how can we make an experience with this app? And I think that that's much more powerful than just trying to solve a problem.
Getting to see these folks half my age that are really excited to do something that's useful and helpful and learn in the process, it's incredibly rewarding to work with them, and I'm thrilled that this has gone as well as it has.
I'm working with the Davis Global Center, and we're specifically working with the IXL team.
So the goal of the program is to improve human performance and effectiveness in healthcare, so creating safer healthcare providers.
The mission is to utilize VR, AR, all the newest technology that you can to prepare our future physicians to be the best that they can be.
We were tasked with creating a new, less clunky scheduling process for them.
Unfortunately, their current system is not built for them. It's a hotel scheduling system, so definitely a disconnect between one of the elite medical centers in the country versus a hotel booking system.
It was confusing faculty or requesters when they were coming to our website about what did they have to answer, what should they answer, and some things they just couldn't answer at all, so they were leaving things blank.
With design thinking being human-centered and human-based, it was really important to see what our users would be experiencing, and they interact with all the simulation tech, all the VR tech, AR tech, surgical tech every single day. That definitely let us know what we can do to make the software better, but also motivate us to see the end goal of how this piece of software can help this program reach out further and impact more people.
I think we have a very energetic team. They're learning the skills and how to pull out information from individuals, so that will help them go far as they advance in their schooling and their professional careers.
I've been thrilled getting to see this entire process.
They get the opportunity to build a team together, to develop their problem-solving skills, to work through those early failures, to come up with better options. I think that's what makes this internship really unique.
Being able to understand people's strengths and weaknesses, being able to play off one another, that's gonna have an impact in any field that I end up in.
You're helping them grow, and you're helping them grow professionally because this is an experience in the summer that they may have never gotten otherwise.
Getting to work down here with the folks at UNO has been incredibly rewarding.
It's crazy, honestly. Like, I'm going into my sophomore year and I'm working with the government. Like, I don't know. I just never would have expected that.
We're having the time of our life. This is such a remarkable program.
Oh, I loved it. We can talk about like code and just learn from each other.
They can really grow together and really put themselves in a position to change the world in so many different ways.
I'm going to take away an awesome experience that I'll be able to tell stories about, that I'll be able to draw on, and just the knowledge that I can do it. If it seems hard, I can do it.